Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Barely Breathing podcast. Today we have TikTok's Spider-Man, founder of Smith Industries and the Tom Holland lookalike. How's it going, Braden Smith? How are you doing?
I'm hanging out. I'm doing pretty good.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. We just finished talking. We heard you got over a little cold.
Yep. Happy to be here.
We're glad, dude. Your content is amazing. It's like the things that I dreamed of when I was little, because obviously I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, huge Iron Man fan.
Who doesn't dream about being a superhero?
Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly. So is Spider-Man is your favorite superhero, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
For sure. That's fantastic.
My whole life, ever since I don't know how old I was when I saw the first movie. I was born in 2002. So when Spider-Man, like Tobey Maguire's came out, I was like raised with those movies. So always loved Spider-Man.
So I guess we'll settle it here. Who's the best Spider-Man then? Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, or Andrew Garfield? Because I know everyone wants to know that.
Hard question.
Tom Holland.
I think it depends on what you want in Spider-Man. Tom Holland's really good, but then I watch the other movies. I think they're both really good. I don't know. It's a hard question. So far, my favorite right now is Tom. But
yeah, I think Tom so far. For example, Andrew Garfield is a great actor. No hate to him, of course. I think they just I think they messed it up for him with the Amazing Spider-Man movies. And then Tobey Maguire was good and all. I think the reason Tom Holland is the best is for sure because he embodies what Peter Parker is on and off screen. He just has that dorky, awkward
young
personality that's also charming.
Hey man, I gotta be Tobey Maguire all the way. I mean, my second, I forget what birthday party. I've had multiple Spider-Man birthday parties and all Tobey all the way. Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
That's why people like me better, Harry.
Yes, probably. So man, how did you even get into this? I know you probably get that a lot, but how did you?
It's I just kind of did. I started off with prop making, and I think it was 8th grade or freshman year. I don't know, and I just kind of made random props from movies, and then I kind of got bored of just making things that looked like the movie stuff, and was like, I'm gonna make something real. And then I made the web shooters, and then sophomore year I made the Iron Man cannon, and then I took a break, and then obviously my junior year is when I picked it back up, and then TikTok blew up, and here I am now making the full Iron Man suit. But
dude, I remember the Spider-Man. Did you ever have the Spider-Man shooter? This was a long time ago, where you put silly string in.
Yeah.
I have that.
They were so bulky.
To this day, still own it.
This isn't the real thing.
Yeah, it was still bulky, but you run around, you spray trees and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It was awesome.
I literally had that on campus last year for Halloween.
That is awesome.
Ran around on Halloween with the web shooter.
That definitely probably inspired a lot of people to love Spider-Man a little bit more, but that's interesting.
For the props, did you make them just for yourself, or were they for school plays or whatever?
Yeah, just for myself. Me and my friend Jack, we always loved movies, and so I forgot what the first thing. I think I made foam Wolverine claws, just because I saw how they did it in the movies and how it's it had a handle and then the way you shaped it around your hand, and it was full metal that they used for the movie prop, and I was like, I bet you I can make that out of foam, and I just did. And then we made cardboard props, and then I made lightsabers. I made nowadays. I have a full metal lightsaber that I built.
Which is
crazy to think that I've gone through cardboard to that. But
yeah,
just kind of for myself.
That's insane. That's ridiculous.
It's always fun to have those things. Just at my desk, I love playing things with my hands. Just something to pick up, just whiz around between doing homework and stuff.
Exactly.
Harry, do you also have a lightsaber prop that you have on your desk?
On my desk back home, I have a sonic screwdriver prop. I don't know if you know Doctor Who, but
I know what it is. I need to watch Doctor Who, but I know what a sonic screwdriver is.
Yeah,
you have to watch it though. I really need to.
It's fantastic, but since I was little, I've always wanted to be the Doctor, so I'd run around with pens and pencils, and then one day I got myself a nice replica just to look at whenever I'm.
It's nice, it's because then you see it and you're like, wow, that's from the movie, and it's on my desk. It's really cool. I totally get it.
I always point it around, I act it even if I'm alone in my room, I'll just pick it up and be like whoosh whoosh, or just.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah,
Pisana.
I think everyone has their little dorky thing that they do that they kind of just randomly I think one of my friends got me a Spider-Man suit for my birthday one year. And I have videos that I just now own on my phone of me in the suit jumping on like my chair and then wiping out because I have hardwood floors.
Nice.
Absolute wipeout.
That's awesome. I've done the same
Yeah.
thing I think I did the same thing at school one time, which is a fun
Yeah.
story. But
I wore mine to school for the last day of senior year.
I
Just
did it.
to-
I wore mine for
just
the
to
last year of
have.
freshman year. I need to do it this year though, because I'm in my senior year.
Oh no, yeah, definitely for the last day of senior year. That was fun too. You know the chemical showers in like labs in high schools?
Yeah,
We pulled that on me in the suit in the
that
last day of
is
senior year.
awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, no, I think it's fun because no one like thinks to do it, and then once one person does it, like all your friends are like, "I want to wear the mask. Like, can I try it on? Can I try it on?" Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's something like great when you're wearing one of those masks. Just like you feel kind of like you're the
I feel like
character.
Spider-Man. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And then you have like the younger kids. I've worn it to Comic-Con and I love having like younger kids come up and they like actually think you're Spider-Man because then
Oh,
you even
yeah.
feel more like the character and it's just a cool feeling.
That's
I
amazing.
feel bad though, because like if I speak, they just know I'm a girl. But sometimes, like we went to the mall once, and some little kid
Mhm.
came up and was like, "I have you on my shoes. Can I have a picture with you?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah."
You're like,
So I took a picture in the mall with some random kids.
Nice.
Yeah.
You've gone to Comic Cons? I love Comic Cons.
I love Comic. It sucks that it was canceled this year, of course,
Yeah.
2020. But
Mm-hmm.
no, it's like, how many years have I gone? I think I've gone like 5 years in a row, and then this year was like it
Wow.
broke it. It sucks. It really sucked.
Do you go to the big one, like the San Diego?
I go to Salt Lake City Comic Con
Okay,
because I
yeah.
live in Salt Lake City, so it like works out. But
I go to
if
the
I
Boston
could go to
one.
San Diego, it totally would.
Yeah, I know.
San
right?
Diego one, I want to go to so bad.
Mm.
It probably would be awesome.
They always have the cool celebrities there as well.
Exactly. All the cool ones go to San Diego.
Exactly.
And
I
everyone,
know. It's like, and you see
like
everything.
the rest of the cities get stuck with like ripoffs.
Oh man.
Yeah, like sometimes you'll get like one really cool celebrity, and then the rest are like, "Hey, remember that one guy who was in like 5 minutes of that one show?" Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, we can pay $100
Like
to see
New
him.
York, I think in proximity to like where we are on the East Coast, I think New York gets some cool people sometimes, but San Diego
New
is
York
definitely where
Comic-Con.
everyone
Yeah.
goes.
Mm-hmm.
Boston gets no one.
Yeah, no, Boston, you get like the red shirt guy from Star Trek. You know, I died 8 times, you know, 50
Like,
bucks.
wow. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's such a great community, you know, whenever you go there, everyone's so nice and they're just there
Oh,
to
for
just
sure.
vibe out and have a good time.
Mhm.
Yeah, like everyone, it's like any big event for anything like sporting events where all the fans of one team can come together the same way at Comic-Con, all the fans of
Mhm.
like these like make believe universes that have been created on books and TV and whatever. Everyone
Mhm.
comes together and just like is there just sharing
It's
what they
super cool.
love.
Yeah.
Do you go with your family? Like that's
I go with my friend Jack, which me and
Hmm.
him have been best buddies since I was like 3 years old. So yeah, me and him have always like ping ponged on prop making and cosplaying and stuff like that. So it's super fun.
oh, that's amazing.
Does he
Yeah.
also like work with you on making like the working props, or does he just not do that?
No, he mainly he has his props that he'll make. So he's making some he made a Mandalorian helmet recently. I keep telling him he needs to make a TikTok videos about it because it's like crazy cool stuff. Because when I got a 3D printer, he's like, well, now I need one of those because I see all the cool stuff you're making, and now he's making amazing stuff. So he needs to get on board with making videos because I'm sure it would blow up. But no, he does more prop making still besides the working stuff. But
Yeah. No, that's like
Yeah.
super cool though that both of you have that shared interest and that you've
Mhm.
advanced it so far.
Mhm.
It
That's-
probably builds like
Thank
I don't know,
you.
having those friends that kind of keep you pushing and going.
Oh yeah, it's awesome for sure.
Yeah, no. I was looking through your channel the other day and I was like seeing that video
froze.
you posted. Did I freeze? Oh.
Yes, it froze for just a second. You're back now, though. I think it might be my
Okay.
internet.
Yay. No, I saw the video you posted of you. I think it looked like a kindergarten graduation or something, but just
Mhm.
saying that when you grow up, you're going to be a superhero. And I think that was
Yeah.
like, how do you feel like that you've gone from that to like where you are now?
It feels really cool. And I've always said, even though a lot of people my whole life, I've always like YouTube. I always wanted to be a YouTuber for a while. Ever since like 4th grade, I was like, I want to make videos for a living. And everyone's like, you're an idiot. You're not going to do that. So it was just like, no, go to college and get a real job. And it's like, no, I really want to do that. And so like looking back and seeing like my younger self saying I want to be a superhero and then wanting to be like a YouTuber and now literally making TikTok videos and being a superhero on it, it's really cool. It's like, ha, in your face.
That's amazing.
Exactly. That's what you tell them.
Yeah.
So it must have been crazy. Like your channel has grown exponentially. So since even before like we started seeing you, like in the week
Oh, it's crazy.
before the interview, it's grown like till 1.9 million now.
Yeah, I think I started off with 1.1 a week ago, and I'm already at 1.9.
Yep.
And I think I'm gonna hit 2 million soon. It's crazy. It's really, it's hard to like have my head wrap around it sometimes, but yeah, it's weird.
No,
Has it
that
like
must be
changed anything part of your
ridiculous.
life? Like, I don't know, do people recognize you?
Oh yeah, I get recognized. It's not as often, but like before the masks, I got recognized like a decent amount, and then we have to wear masks. So when I go out, it's like a little secret identity now. But then I've gotten recognized through drive-throughs. Like the other day, I went through McDonald's, and I was just paying, and the guy's like, "Yo, would I know you from TikTok?" And I was like, "Yeah, I make Iron Man stuff." He's like, "Dude, your stuff is so cool." And he like gave me a fist bump, and I was like, "Thank God, people still know me." It's super cool though. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I get recognized a lot, but nothing really else has changed when it comes to like day-to-day life.
Like
I mean,
nothing
especially
like
now.
school or like anything like that.
School, it's more of just like the kids are like, "Hey, you made it," because I go to a small school, and I've always like I've been like the video superhero kid, and I even had the web shooters in my freshman year, and everybody just knew me as Spider-Man. And so when TikTok happened, it was just kind of like, yeah, I can see that. Of course, it was going to happen. It was like bound to happen one day.
No, that's so good that it's like only it's been positive reactions and nothing that's negatively affected or
Mhm.
changed.
Yeah, it's people of all ages that I know. Like some of my friends whose younger siblings are super big fans of yours, as well as people who are like a little bit older than me, still absolutely like full age range. And that's pretty awesome that like it reaches.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's a cool feeling. It's hard to like, I don't know. It's like I say, it's like, it's hard to understand it, but when you start to put it in perspective, it's really, really cool.
Yeah. I think when I actually we were making a list when we like started thinking of guests, and I was like, okay guys, I'm adding another section that's like the long shot section. These people don't follow me, so I can't message them on TikTok, but I'll try to contact them. And I remember telling my friend after we had contacted you, the one who I had originally sent like your first video to, like, dude, guess what? Like, guess what's happening? And it was just like a whole surreal thing. It was
That's awesome. See,
What are
now
your
that's weird for me to think because I'm just like a normal high school kid. Like,
No, yeah.
Like I'm not like great. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm coming on board. But like some people are so excited. It's like, okay, what's up?
Yeah, no, but like, how does that feel like that you have such a positive impact on other people's lives and you inspire like younger kids to just
It's
learn to do
it's
that?
a really cool feeling. Like I've gotten messages from like 8-year-old kids who are like, I didn't really know what I've always wanted to do, but now I know I want to be an engineer. I want to do exactly what you're doing. And it's just so weird because I'm just like, dude, I'm not even out of high school yet. And I'm still like understanding what I'm doing. And you're already telling me that you want to be like me. It's like, it's really weird. I don't know how really to explain it. It's just a weird but really cool feeling.
And it's
Yeah,
happened so
but
fast too.
Yeah.
Does it ever feel like pressure or anything, or is it like always?
A little bit, because like especially like I had some like funny posters in the background that swore and stuff like that, and then I realized I was like, okay, crap, there's little kids watching my videos. It's like, Braden, they're funny to you, but you got to take those down now. But stuff like that maybe, but nothing too crazy.
That's good though. Yeah,
What
but
is your
being in
family
like a more
been
public
like
life.
thinking about this whole kind of transition, I guess?
It's weird for them, but it was the funny thing is that my very first video was actually posted by my mom. And I was like, I hated TikTok. I thought it was stupid because it was like back when it was like cringy TikTok. It's like all like the weird like anime stuff, which I'm fine with because it's gotten better, but like the weird TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. And so when she was like, oh, I posted the video that you uploaded to Instagram, I posted that on my TikTok. And I was like, great, mom, you have 0 followers and like it's not going to get any views. And we went to bed and it had 0 views. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And she almost deleted it. And then I woke up the next morning and she came in my room. She's like, Braden, it has 200 views. And I've done like a little bit of YouTube before. So I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. But I didn't like freak out about it. And then she came back 5 minutes later. She's like, Braden, it's at 10,000 views. And I was like, holy crap, wait a second.
Man.
And just watching it grow. And ever since it's like, it's been that same pattern, just like watching the whole thing grow and my whole family being like, Braden, it's so crazy to think that you just started off from that. But
Yeah,
Does she
so
bring
was
it up?
that like originally your mom's TikTok and
Yeah.
you just kind of like changed
yeah.
it?
Oh, I think when the video hit like 20,000 views, she's like, yeah, you can have the account now. And I was
Man.
like, okay, sweet.
Like, here you go. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Does
She
she bring it up?
jokingly is like, you wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh man, that's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no.
it's super sweet.
I I was watching one of your videos and I saw a comment on it. It's like do you really film with an Android? This is actually just a burning question on my mind.
I do.
Like someone in the comments was just kind of like, he has this and this, but not an
Not
iPhone.
enough.
But not an iPhone. No, okay. This is the thing. I'm okay with iPhone. It's just I've always preferred Samsung because I can do a lot more when it comes to like my nerdy stuff. Like I think
Mhm.
I had Spotify Premium for free for a whole year just because I downloaded a fake version off the internet, which was totally real and I had all access to the songs. But like Apple blocks that stuff because they're like, oh, you're gonna get a virus, which I maybe could have, but for me knowing what I'm doing, I wouldn't. So I think that's the reason why I would like an iPhone when it comes to filming videos though, because they are better and on TikTok at least. But
Yeah. I think it was the video where you were like pretending to be like a Tony Stark almost like
mhm.
yeah, I just thought it was funny. I had to bring it
Oh
up.
yeah. I hate TikTok because they like always like my videos. I shoot them in 4K, like 60 frames per second. They look so good on my phone, and I think it's amazing. And then I upload it, and it's like something that looks like it was filmed on a potato. And then I get comments like, "I can't believe you have an Android." And it's like, dude,
No,
do not
TikTok-
trust
Oh,
me.
man. Brutal.
TikTok does that to even iPhones. The quality just gets completely turned down once you
I don't know
upload on
why they
TikTok.
do that, but it sucks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it is.
So why do you I know like you mentioned this before, but why does everybody love the bottle ones? Like I love the bottle ones too. You know, your
Mhm.
videos with your Iron Man shooters with bottles. Like what's it about the
Yeah.
bottle? I absolutely love them.
I don't know why. I really don't. Because to me, okay, I don't even know why I made that video that day. I was just kind of bored because I made that bottle thing back in my sophomore year. And then for some reason, a year later, I was like, I'm just going to mess around with this. And I don't know if it's just like the video itself, because I only ever recorded that bottle for one day. So it might just be like the way like that the song happened to be in the background. The Back in Black in the background was not planned at all. That just happened to be what was playing. So it was just like the perfect scenario, I think. That's why. Maybe the noise. I don't know. I don't know. The bottle to me, it's like that's the stupidest thing I've ever made, but for some reason everybody loves it. I don't know. It's weird.
I think it's because it's almost like a simple kind of like mesmerizing. Like you're almost like you're kind of just like, wow, like it's that simple, but like not really.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do that, but it's so like simple looking almost.
Mhm.
And you're just kind of like, no one thinks to do it, but he thought to do it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't, it's because I've gotten this like, oh, it's like the thing like I could do that at home. I've gotten that. I don't know. It just seems so stupid to me. The plastic
The
bottle's
music
like,
though, the music was
the
a
music
plus.
though was perfect. Oh,
It
I have
was-
footage as well. I have like Queen playing in the background, and then just when I happened to record from that camera angle and shoot the can, it was Back in Black. I don't know how it worked out, but it did.
Does the Jarvis system that like was in one of your videos, is that like a real thing that you just have set up?
I did make Jarvis. Okay, so now it's just my Alexa, but I renamed it computer. But I did have Jarvis, and it was terrible. It only worked for that one video, and that was like took so many tries. But it was like, guys, look what I finally set up, and then I like completely dismantled it. And I've been wanting to make my own AI called Cherry for a little bit, but I've just been lazy and haven't done it. But now I got it like computer, power down. There you go.
Oh, that's sick.
I have my
That's
window
cool.
still, but computer reset, and everything was.
And then you said in your
So
video
it's like the
that's
same concept.
that's a Raspberry Pi system, right?
Yeah, a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, exactly it.
Man, that's
That's-
awesome.
That's wild to me, especially
Mhm.
just because I don't know what Raspberry Pi is, but that's
A lot of people
cool.
are like, oh, I made it with a Raspberry Pi.
Super
They're like,
cool,
you got it
guys.
out of a pie? It was like, it's a micro.
No, I know it's like I know it's like a computer thing. I just don't
Mhm.
know what, but
Hmm.
it's fine.
Yeah,
That's why I'm in science.
there you go.
Yeah, that scene, dude. After seeing that scene from all the Marvel movies are amazing, but after seeing that, I think everybody wanted Jarvis just to
Mhm.
like just
Oh,
to
for sure.
boss around a little bit and help you out a little bit.
Oh yeah. Like for sure. I think the
music.
Marvel movies definitely inspire so many people from a young age, and the entire like MCU, just the amount of movies there are and just how they've tied everything together is ridiculously crazy.
Hmm. Oh, it's nuts.
No, you're fine.
So weird.
Yeah, no, but that's ridiculous. What's your favorite though? Whatever you like from
Favorite
what
movie?
you've made. Well,
Or favorite thing
I
I've
guess
made?
favorite
Oh.
movie too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
Favorite movies in Avengers Infinity War. And then
Mm.
favorite thing I've made is probably my Iron Man helmet. just because of the designing and all coming together. I think that's the coolest thing I've made. But
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was really cool.
I know we're all waiting for the suit because I've seen you tease some of the stuff. The full suit
Mhm.
would be insane. Like I'm excited for that.
yeah,
Oh,
which
yeah.
it's gonna be a little bit because I originally was gonna make it out of like all those like beams, like aluminum beams.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, this is crap. This is not going to be anything like the suit. So I then decided I was going to like 3D model the whole thing. And I'm still working on designing it, but I've been a
Wow.
bit lazy when it comes to actually like printing it. But once I do finally start printing the whole suit, it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll take time though, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Why is Infinity War your favorite?
I think it just seems like they played it off perfectly, like with bringing so many things together. Like Avengers Endgame was amazing, but Infinity War I just feel like it's just like the perfect movie in
Yeah.
my opinion, especially for
It's
superhero
like the
movies. Like,
perfect
they don't win.
connection and the perfect setup at the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Oh, and
I sat
all the years of setup.
Oh yeah. Like I went and I was sitting alone next to some random
Mhm.
girl and she was comforting me because I started sobbing when Spider-Man died.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
cried too. It's okay. I cried too.
She just like turned and she was like, "It's gonna be okay." And I'm like, "Thanks."
It felt like the perfect ending because I feel like you probably grew up with all the Marvel movies, like all the way from elementary school. That's really when they came out. And that felt like the perfect ending of kind of like
Oh, for
a
sure.
generation of movies.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Especially like it was cool. That was the first time we'd ever seen like all the superheroes kind of in one movie as well. Like we'd gotten a bit of it in Civil War, but Infinity War was like the very first one to kind of show all of them. It was cool. Oh, yeah.
So now I know
Yeah.
you're a fan of probably The Mandalorian, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
So what do you think about the new Marvel announcements? Because they didn't announce like tons of new
How many
shows.
new things was it? I'm really excited for. I didn't think I was excited for Loki, and then I watched the trailer,
Hmm.
and it's really cool.
Oh yeah.
And I'm really excited for Loki. WandaVision. It's all crazy. All the new shows that are coming out. WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. WandaVision looks like a really trippy one though. Like
Yeah.
that one's gonna be really weird. I don't know what it's even about, but it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, that one looks
Yeah.
really
They
amazing.
announced so many all in one day. It was just kind of like,
It was like, hey, here's everything we're doing. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've gone a whole year without anything, and now this.
One at a time. Yeah, one at a time. But I mean, if they have the production value of The Mandalorian, they will be fantastic.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure.
yeah, no, I'm super excited for that stuff. I think it's just kind of like what like people were waiting for anyway. Just kind of
Mhm.
like because I know that
stuff.
people they teased it like last year too. They were like, "Oh,
Mhm.
did you hear there's gonna be this and this and this?" But everyone's just
All
kind
the
of
like the
waiting
little
with no
like
news.
sneak
Yeah.
peeks. Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
new stuff, what are the new projects on your docket? Because I mean,
I'm working on it's kind of so I sold my web shooters for a little bit, so I've been like
Really?
kind of like pushing those like the retractable ones, so I've been like go mode on trying to get those out. But when it comes to like once I'm done making all those, like I have of course it's not going to work right now because I tried getting it to work. There's a little if you play
Oh,
have you
yeah.
played Spider-Man PS4?
Of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
okay, so it's this he doesn't actually use this in the game, but it's one of the things you can find. He's like, "Oh, it's an old web tracer thing." And it kind of looks like that. So I designed one, except the idea is that I'm going to put a magnet on the back so I'll actually be able to stick this to things
Oh.
and then track it through my phone using one of those little like tile trackers. And then it won't work right now, but it's actually a Bluetooth speaker that I had to wire up as well. So once I turn it on, I can connect it to my phone. So I could actually like if I was Spider-Man, distract the bad guys. So they'll be like, "What's that beeping noise?" and turn around, and then I can come up and punch them in the back of the head. I'm obviously never going to use it, but that's a new project.
I mean, you don't know. There's always bad guys. I mean, our world can have superheroes too.
For
That's
sure.
fine.
I'm just waiting for somebody to break into my house. Like, I'm not even worried about it. Like, if they break in, I'm going to have such a fun time being
Oh,
able to
man.
use my stuff.
So basically, what you're saying is you're inviting people to break into
I
your
don't know if
house.
inviting is
Yeah,
the
but-
word, but it's like, don't try it. Otherwise, it's just going to be like a fun time for me and a bad time for you.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
low key, if you do, like, I'm excited.
Just make sure you film it because I mean, I know everybody would love to see
I'll get
that.
security cameras up, like with me shocking them with the taser spear.
Oh yeah,
for
it'll
sure.
be its own movie. It'll be a full
Oh,
movie
yeah.
on its own.
There you go.
Have you ever thought about actually starting up a website to sell that stuff? Because I know I was when we were planning for this podcast, I was talking
Mhm.
to them, and like Zach and I were like, "Oh my god, we should ask about like the web shooters and everything because
Mhm.
low key we want some."
So that's the thing. I've been wanting to set up a website because all the sales I made were all through my Instagram DMs. And I was like, hey, DM me on Instagram if you want a web shooter. I don't think I've ever gotten so many DMs at one time. So I felt really bad for the people I didn't like respond to. And even then it was like overwhelming with the amount. I was like, okay, I'll sell all these. And then it was like, now I got to quickly make all of them. And it was like, I think I definitely need a website where it's like, this is how many are in stock. And this is how many, like, I can only sell this many. And then it's going to be gone for a little bit. But I've definitely wanted to set up a website for a while now because I know a lot of people want to buy that stuff.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah,
Childhood
because
dream.
quick follow up. So you like 3D print all the web shooters, right? So like how long does it take per print? Just because I know that sometimes takes a while.
So per web shooter, it takes 2 hours and 39 minutes. And then that's just the plastic part alone. So where's it at? Here, let me grab this really quick. Okay. So this is mine right here. And so the plastic part, which is just the printed part, which is just this black part. And then I actually have the metal badge reel that I have to like wire up with metal cabling and then put on the 100-pound magnet. And just, it's so total, 3D printing, it's like 3 hours. And then like total actual work is probably 3.5 hours worth of work that goes into one web shooter.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, as soon as you have that website up, I mean, there's so many people are going to buy right away.
Oh, I know. It's like I want to make sure it's perfect because I know so many people want them. So.
Oh yeah, I think it'll definitely be a better addition to my suit than the silly string one I have now. You know, like the 4-year-old little holster with the.
Yeah.
Hey, don't sleep on
I
that.
had smaller web shooters.
Yeah, no. I know that you're in your senior year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said before, like when you were younger, you were just wanting to make videos or whatever. But like now that you're at your senior year, and I know like colleges, like they've had their application deadlines and even decisions have started coming up. What are you thinking in terms of those?
I've kind of wanted to push what I'm doing right now. So just keep producing videos and keep making superhero stuff. And when it comes to like Smith Industries as an actual company, I do actually want to push that to like selling these web shooters and selling all these creations and hopefully getting like an R&D or research and development team up and like having all these cool superhero stuff that people can just buy. That's kind of what I'm wanting to push for.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. It's just fun what I'm doing right now. And it's like, it's really cool that I've actually been able to turn it into a job. So
oh yeah,
I'm pushing
love
more
what
that
you
instead of
do.
college.
No, that makes complete sense. And I think that would be like honestly such a good move on your part, especially to ride the momentum as well and start up a company, like get funding, maybe even if you develop like even more things, you could get patents or whatever.
Oh, for sure.
Especially now because your YouTube channel is growing. Your everything you have is growing exponentially right now. I love watching your YouTube videos.
Crazy.
You're almost you're at 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is insane.
Oh, it's cutting out a little bit. Yeah, I just hit 50,000. It was really cool watching it.
Yeah, that's insane. Give it like a week and you'll be at
ridiculous.
150.
Give it a week. Yeah, fingers crossed.
What kind of opportunities though, like in terms of like the bigger picture, has this kind of like opened up for you? Like,
I've had some investors reach out to me, which I've ended up not going with because they just like, they've kind of been all over the place if they're watching this right now, what's up? But if it's like, they've kind of been all over the place. Like I had these one guys who were like, you're really interested. And I was like really grateful, but they're like, we're going to have you build all this stuff and this stuff and this stuff. It's like, hold up. It's like, I don't really want to do that. And it's just, what they wanted isn't what I wanted, but I've had investors reach out. I've had, when it comes to like getting free products just to like show off in videos, that's a really cool thing. Like I didn't realize it until just recently, but like I'm getting a $200 computer gaming chair just because I DM'd them, was like, I'd like to make a video if you send me a chair, maybe. Like this is like, and they're like, yeah, we'll totally do it. And they're excited to talk to me. It's like, oh, okay. Jeez,
yeah.
fine,
No, I saw you had the coldest water bottle, and I was like, that's like the extent of my free stuff. Honestly.
It's still a cool water bottle though.
It is. It's really durable.
Yeah, they sent me like the giant one. I don't know what you got, but I don't even know.
No, I got the 32-ounce one, and I was like sitting there, and I was like, low-key, it's kind of better than my hydro, like a little bit.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, exactly.
No, but the real question: has Marvel Entertainment reached out?
Not yet. Yet is the key word
Okay.
there. I'm just waiting. No, I've had.
It'll be any day
I've
now.
I know. I've talked to Phil Saunders, which is I think that's how you pronounce his name. Phil. I'm just gonna call him Phil. He's the guy who designed the stuff for the Iron Man like costumes in the movies and everything ever since like Iron Man 1. So talking to him was like, holy crap, dude! It's like you're literally the guy that like came up with the Iron Man suits. So that was like the closest I've ever gotten to actual Marvel.
But that's still got to be surreal. Like it just
it's
talking
crazy.
to someone who's worked with them and like designed stuff that you're now making yourself.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird. Like 6-year-old Braden watching Iron Man 1 in theaters and like seeing that crazy suit. And then now I'm actually talking to the guy that designed that suit. It's cool.
And now I'm seeing TikTok people who are looking at you to do the same, like Marsh thing 18. Like he's copying what you're doing. His stuff is insane as well.
Yeah.
Like now
I love
you're
that. Yeah, he's awesome. He's my little mini me. Like I don't even know what the first thing. I think the first thing he made was like my bottle repulsor. I was like, this kid's only 13. It's like, and I kind of took him under my wing, like Peter Parker to Tony Stark. Is kind of what I've done a little bit. I think I was just messaging him before I joined the Zoom call for this. So yeah. He's a super
That's
cool kid.
super cool though, just to have someone that like looks up to you that much and to be able to act as almost a mentor and really see that like comparison between something that's just in a movie, like with Iron Man and Peter Parker, like Tony Stark and Peter Parker, but you guys are actually doing it in reality. Like it's a tangible thing that you're working on.
No, it's I don't know. It's just really cool. I can just say it's really cool.
No, that's amazing.
So sounds like you have a lot going on with working on your YouTube, your TikTok growing. You have right now, I've seen a merch shop, which is amazing. I love the idea of Smith Industries, like Stark Industries, and the logo is
Thank you.
So people can definitely check that out on your TikTok. I don't know. It seems like good things are coming for you.
A lot of good things. A lot of really like big things that I'm having to filter out and like pick one by one and like solve each of them alone by themselves. But yeah, a lot of really crazy things.
Well, we're really grateful that you came. That's about 30 minutes. Literally, it's a dream come true. All of us huge fans of your work.
Thank you so much.
Oh, exciting.
Sana was fangirling right before, like, oh my God.
I was fangirling as soon as I got the response because we were still on the call and I was like, guys. I was losing my mind.
See, now I get excited because like I love like going on podcasts and talking, like actually being able to have conversations with you guys and stuff like that. So I love it. It's
definitely
been super fun.
That's awesome. Well, if you guys are listening and want to find Braden, you can find him at Braden Smith 02 on Twitch, as well as TikTok, his main.
I think I have a Twitter. I don't know if I've ever made it like fully announced, but I think I did make a Twitter randomly one time. So that they might be able to find me there.
And then, of course, Braden Smith on YouTube, where I'm really excited the things that come on YouTube, long form content. It's just going to be amazing. And definitely buy that merch because it looks sick. It looks absolutely amazing.
Really comfortable. Like myself, I'm not even trying to like brand it. It is really comfortable. So.
All right. Well, thank you again. And
thank you so much.
That's all. Have a great day, everybody.